Smile.
What is a hazard? Do you know what a hazard is? A hazard is a risk or something that is dangerous or causes something to be risky. What is passive or environmental tobacco smoke? In other words, that is secondhand smoke. How exposed are you to secondhand smoke? Do you know? How many times a day or a week are you exposed to it? The numbers could quickly add up. We are here to have a better knowledge, better understanding of what secondhand smoke is and how it affects the human body. I have personally been exposed to it when I was younger. Secondhand smoke causes me to cough and get a little congested, and it makes it hard to breathe. Where is secondhand smoke a problem? Most people would say it's everywhere. Is that true? What do you get from inhaling secondhand smoke from a tobacco product? Do you know what's in that smoke that you're breathing in? Can secondhand smoke lead to cancer? Most people would say it leads to lung cancer, but can it lead to other diseases? And is there a relationship between thyroid function and secondhand smoke? Let's begin with where secondhand smoke is a problem. It is a problem in the workplace, in public places, at home, and in the car. Work, people go off on break, some people might smoke, and the ones that don't smoke, they have to breathe in that secondhand smoke if they can't get away from that person who is smoking. Public places, restaurants like Applebee's that allow people to smoke inside the bar, inside the building. The people that are working in the bar have no choice but to inhale the air around them that's toxic from the smokers. At home, there is no rule regulating parents can't smoke in the house. Parents that do smoke in the house, they're affecting their children in a negative way. With the prolonged effects of secondhand smoke, a child can get asthma or even a mild ear infection. And in the car, it is a small contained area and smoke gets really congested in there, and with each breath it's more toxic than what you're breathing out normal air. Let's move over to tobacco. Do you know what's in tobacco? Tobacco has 4,000 known chemicals in it. According to the American Cancer Society, 60 of them cause cancer. Also, tobacco can cause cardiovascular system problems, like problems with your heart, makes it harder for you to breathe, so your heart will have to work harder. Even worse, it can cause coronary heart disease. I don't want that. And it can also cause heart attack if it gets worse. Secondhand smoke and cancer. What is the relationship between the two? Secondhand smoke or tobacco smoke is known as a human carcinogen, which means it's a cancer-causing agent. In the U.S. alone, there are 46,000 lung disease deaths per year, 3,400 lung cancer deaths per year. There are 50,000 to 300,000 cases of lung infections like pneumonia or bronchitis. Both of those make it harder for you to breathe. And there are 750,000 plus children annually that get mild ear infections from secondhand smoke exposure. That's quite a lot of people that get infected with secondhand smoke. And for pregnant women having a child, their kids can be affected by secondhand smoke if the mother is inhaling that. Their child has an increased risk of getting sudden infant death syndrome, which is not good. Or their child can have low birth rate because their child has been suffocating because they couldn't properly breathe, function. Moving on to thyroid function and secondhand smoke. What's the relationship between those two? High doses of secondhand smoke can cause your thyroid tissue injury. I wouldn't want that. Most of you, probably some of you may not know where the thyroid is. It's right here below your Adam's apple. I wouldn't want that to be infected because that can also lead to problems with breathing. And metabolism, high doses of secondhand smoke exposure can lead to protein metabolic processes shifting to catabolism, which in other terms is your body metabolizing lean body mass. And lean body mass is good mass that you need to keep, the healthy stuff. Instead of metabolizing proteins that need to be broken down or fats that need to be broken down, it'll metabolize the good stuff, lean body mass. With all that said, let's sum it up with, we all know now that secondhand smoke is a problem everywhere, pretty much. People smoke everywhere. People smoke at work, home, in public places, and in the car sometimes. Secondhand smoke is also a human known carcinogen, which means it causes cancer. Other than lung cancer, it causes other things like heart disease and heart attacks. And we know that there was a small relationship between thyroid function and secondhand smoke. For those that do smoke, they may not know that they're harming other people as much as they are harming themselves. But they should too know that they're not just harming their health, they're harming other people around them that breathe the fresh air that may not be fresh because they're smoking. And smoking is a privilege, but it's also a right to breathe fresh air that is not contaminated by tobacco smoke.